Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jay Lee. This is Jay Lee's Corner. Black Ink Crew, Chicago. First, it's Thanksgiving Eve. I hope everyone had a good day. I hope everyone is ready to spend time with their family tomorrow. I don't feel too good. I think I'm just tired, from working and there's a lot of stuff going on. But I ain't too tired for this goddamn review because I hope everyone had a good day. Black Ink Crew Chicago, I think that's why I'm tired, because they all done pissed me off. I think they even made my eye red because, I think they rose my damn blood pressure. Look, y'all know sometimes, my reviews be like, okay, scene by scene. I think I'm going to be going off a lot in here because they all pissed me off to the highest point of festivity. That goddamn Van, Cat, Danielle, when I tell you, and Charmaine, if they don't, man, look, I have never seen such unloyalty. I don't even know how else to say it. My thing is, this ain't even about Ryan messing around with Kat. This is the thing of, we now at work, okay? Ryan he's the owner of the shop. Well, my eyes drive me crazy. He's the owner of the shop. And they acting like they don't gotta do what he's supposed to say. Let me just go through it. And I'm gonna give y'all what I need to give y'all, and y'all know how I be on these Black Ink Crew things. We see a little scene with Junior and Lily. And they basically talk out their issues. Junior, because we had to fight at the last episode. So Lily is saying out to Junior, well, I don't even know why, you were mad. You knew about him. He like, well, yeah, I know that you cheated on me with him, but that don't mean I want you to bring him to the, to the place and whatnot to have him around me. And he was like, you got pissed off at me because the female put her arm on my shoulder. And that clip went back to the clip when she first got mad, like when they was first just kicking it. And a girl put her arm on him and she got all pissed off and called him fake and all this other craziness. He was like, so how would you have felt if I would have walked in here with a girl? You would have been pissed. But they kind of squashed their beef and she's like, okay, I get it. And they agreed to be just friends. Lily and Junior gonna continue to have sex. And I don't even care at this point, because if Junior want to continue to sleep with her, that's Junior being done. Because Lily is, since she's a ball of firecrackers or whatever. So we're going to leave that alone. Now, this is a part that pissed me off to the highest point of festivity. Yes, that's a word I made up. So Van decided he wanted to have a barbecue. Now, as we know, Ryan has not been at the shop. However, it doesn't matter. You want to know why? Because Ryan owns the shop. And as we know, sometimes owners don't have to be at their establishments every day. A person who owns a hair salon, even if they do hair, they don't have to be there every day because they pay your ass to be there. You know what I'm saying? That's why you are there. If I'm not here, if I'm not there, that don't mean you have free reign to do whatever you want to do in my shop. Van has it in his hand. And my thing is, I don't know if this is for TV. I don't know if they're doing it to make the show be popular. When I say they, I mean everybody on the cast, from the cast members to the producers to whoever. I don't know if they're doing it because, again, this is reality TV. And how Van is just completely and utterly disrespectful and disregard Ryan as the owner of NAMAC. It's the point to where it's as if you work for McDonald's and you saying fuck Ronald McDonald. He is the McDonald, You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You can't go to KFC and say fuck the Colonel. You can't go to Wendy's and say fuck the red hair person. That's just not how things work. You should not be able to go. The one thing about Black Ink Crew New York, what I like about Caesar from the last season, is when people was getting on his nerve, he put his foot down as in, look, I'm the boss. Okay? I don't care if you like it or not. I run this shit. And at one point, he fired Ted. At one point, he fired Scott. At one point, he did what he had to do. Even though he made his mistakes, he still made sure that it was clear who the boss was and who can make decisions. Like when Teddy hired Melody and and Caesar came and fired her, like, I ain't hire you. Ryan, you need, bruh. The shop is out of whack because you allow them motherfuckers to be that way. I would have been beat Van ass. Point blank, period. Every once in a while, when you friend somebody, you gotta let their ass go. Because if not, they're gonna drag your ass down. And I'm like, Van really act like he got some power. Man, you on parole, probation, you can't even lead a state. Okay, Van? You can't go nowhere. You can't make no decisions without calling your goddamn PO officer. So what I need you to do, Van, is calm your big little ass down. Because it's making you look bitter and bitchy. Like it is. And that's why I'm saying, like, maybe they just doing this because Van ain't got, I don't know if he ain't got no other storyline. I don't know what's the reason that he's acting this way. What I know is, as a viewer, I don't know Van, I don't know Ryan, I don't know Charmaine, I don't know Danielle, I don't know nobody on that show. Okay? As a viewer, it's utter bullshit to the point to where anyone watching it is like, okay, Ryan just must want his shop to be crazy. Now, I get it. When this stuff was being said and done, Ryan ain't know. Because everything that Van is saying, he ain't saying it to Ryan's face. He's saying it to everybody else. And he's saying it when Ryan ass ain't there. I get all off whack. I'm sorry. Because Van pissed me off this whole episode. Because in the beginning, you know, Van is saying how Ryan not around anymore and how he has to make sure Nan Mag make money because he's in charge now because Ryan ain't been around, and since Ryan don't care about the shop, Ryan don't care about Nan Mag. Again, the owner of an establishment, there's a difference between, we had to think about a conversation about this on Facebook. There's a difference between being like an owner and a boss. Was it owner or a boss? It was so long ago. But it was the equivalent of if you own an establishment and you have people working for you, you still make money whether you there or not because you have people working for you. Ryan gonna make money regardless because he have y'all working for Nan Mag. That don't mean that y'all can make management decisions. So when he said that, like, oh, he don't care about the shop, he don't have to be there because he got y'all there to do tattoos. And let's not forget, Ryan arm is in the cast. He can't even fucking tattoo. So what he have to be there for? To talk to y'all? Man, fuck y'all. You know, so, and I'm like, but again, he own the shop, bruh. He's the owner. He don't have to be there. You know, Vanessa said, oh, I'm going to bring Kat back. You know, I think we should vote on it. I think Kat should come back and she should be tattooing here because she started here and she Nan Mag. And, you know, at her party, it reminded me how we used to be when we all used to be cool. Van is under the impression that since he got out of prison, that things gonna be the same. And his ass don't realize when you left, things changed. Let's not forget that when Kat moved to LA, she wasn't even a Nan Mag employee. Kat had already left Nan Mag and had her own studio where she was doing tattoos at. It wasn't as if Kat was in good with Nan Mag and then she moved to LA. No, she was already having issues with all of them. Let's not forget how she got into a fight with Charmaine and all the... Are we forgetting or was it just me? Okay? They made me so heated watching this episode. You know, so when Van and how, you know, they need to bring Kat back. Charmaine, yes, we do. She need to come back. Danielle, yes, she sure do. They all are in agreement with it. Even Junior ass said, you know, I haven't been agreeing how Ryan been running the shop lately because he ain't been here. Again, Junior, shut your ass up too. Because he don't have to be there because he owned the shop. Owners ain't always there. But the shop gonna run, period. Point blank, he has Cobra. Was it Cobra? Van. Yeah, Cobra, Van, and Junior. He got 300 tattoo artists in that shop. Fuck Kat. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, they all vote to bring Kat back. Ford was the only one who said, I don't think this is a good idea. I don't think we should do this. But my thing is, you didn't protest enough, bro. You still was with the bullshit. I mean, I'm happy you spoke up. But at the same time, I think at the end, you raised your damn hand. So, you know, the next scene we see, Kat is leaving Ryan a voicemail. She's calling Ryan. Of course you get his voicemail. My thing is, if a person who tried to ruin my relationship call me, you're not going to get a regular voicemail. My voicemail going to say, if this is Kat, I want you to go jump off a ledge 9 times, lose all 9 of your lives, and then jump again. Okay, go the fuck away. But she's calling, you know, calling Ryan to say, I think we should talk so that we can get past our issues. And she basically said how she wants them to be able to coexist in the same city. Bitch, what? Look, My disdain for Kat don't have nothing to do with how I feel like Ryan is innocent. As I said time and time again, and I have to keep reiterating this so that people don't take me wrong. As like, oh, she defending Ryan. They both was wrong as fuck. But what happened, happened. She told. You already told. You said it happened. He's handling what he has to handle with his girlfriend. He don't owe not nan one of you nothing. Because don't none of y'all pay his bills. And ain't none of y'all his girl. Point blank, period. And my thing is, it's plenty of people in the city who I don't like or I might not get along with. We ain't got to talk. We don't rock with each other. You do what you do, I do what I do. That's what it should be. Kat think if we can get past this, it's a chance. And it ain't no chance. You have ruined any chances of being friends with, hanging out with, or just being a part of Nad Mac. You did that simply because you literally spilled the beans on what you and Ryan did. Ryan did that too because he was a participant in it. But again, you opened a can of worms because you wanted it to be known. So you wanted this. You wanted people to know what happened. You made your bed. Now both of y'all have to lie in it. He's lying in his bed because he didn't, it's issues with him and Rachel and your thing to bear with. He don't want you at the tattoo shop. That's your cross to bear. So, Ashley and Don have a gender reveal party. They having a boy. She wanted a girl. She was upset. I don't really care. You know what I'm saying? She got over it. It is what it is. It's not that big of a deal. Nikki and Ford was there. They show how Ford asked Nikki, what you think about us having a baby? Nikki said, hell no. I'm young, my body banging. I don't want to have no kid. Not now. No. And he said, well, dang, I just want to know what you thought about it. But I ain't like that. And she said, no, not right now. Not this year, not next year, the year after. I think she's truthful. She's like, I just moved in. Let's, let's take this step by step. But he was saying like, he wasn't saying like, let's right now have a baby. Just what would you think if we had one? Oh, and then, Don surprised Ashley with a new Mercedes truck because she been asking about one. Okay, next. I'm trying to get through the stuff that was not that important to me. To get to that damn ending scene. Charmaine on her movie shoot. Charmaine is a mess on her movie shoot. Absolutely, positively. She went in with a diva mentality. She really acted like she was a star of the show. And as we found out, no, she was an extra. She was a waitress. She was a waitress. And she brought hair and makeup. She brought Nikki and some guy to do her makeup. When she walked in, they were supposedly shooting the scene. She came in loud. Y'all know on set when someone's shooting some scenes, you can't come in loud because they have to go cut and start all over. It shows that she's an amateur. My thing is, I'm on for that. Charmaine being the best her she can be, spreading her wings and flying all over America, doing whatever she need to do. She got her little apron line. She got her cooking channel on, I think, on YouTube that she has. You know what I'm saying? She's branching herself out. She even looks different because again, this stuff was shot from before. The stuff that I see her, because I do follow her on Instagram. She looks like she's taking her career more serious. She got all that weave and stuff was gone. I haven't seen her twerking on Instagram and all that crazy foolishness. I'm hoping that she's realizing no one's gonna take you serious if you don't take yourself serious. You know what I'm saying? And it's only so many people that can be that outrageous, crazy person and people accept it. When Charmaine do it, it's irritating. It's not cute. You know what I'm saying? When Cardi was, twerking and being loud and stuff, it was cute when she did it. But when Charmaine do it, I swear she get on my damn nerve. Because I feel like she can just be, I feel like it's just too much. You know what I'm saying? So, I want Charmaine to win. However, the way she came on that set, any producer, director, casting director who sees this show or sees that, they're not going to want to work with her. Because you came in the set loud when the producer person told you you have to go to extra holding because you're a fucking extra. She said, I don't go to no extra nothing. Girl, who you talking to? And then when they say, you have 30 minutes to get your hair and makeup done and be back on set, she says, you can't rush me. I need about 2 hours. That ain't how it goes. It ain't your movie. You're not the star of it. When you first come into something, you should be humble and just listen and soak up the atmosphere of it. And that ain't what she did. She came there and she put all her stuff on the people, and it was bad. Let's be honest, it was. She, they had her in a little area, and they said, this is where all hair and makeup people would be. I need my own area. It was team too much. You know what I'm saying? And I want Charmaine to be great. I think Charmaine to want to be great. You know what I'm saying? Even when she was doing her scenes, she was dropping stuff. She was forgetting her lines because she didn't take it serious. So she put like a little snippet of the finished product, and it was literally her saying, your money ain't good. Your money ain't good here. I got you, boo. And then that was it. It was like a quick, 10 seconds or whatnot. I'm like, what's going on? So that's basically what it was. And I just don't want her to act like that. I want her to be better than what she is, do better than what she can be, and just basically grow up. And they did like 99 takes. Cut. I'm like, girl, you don't know your lines. So, it was what it was. She later on, she was like at home talking to Nick. Is it Nico? Nikki? The boyfriend dude. And she's sad because she's like, I feel like I messed up my chances. I feel like I just didn't do things right. I felt like I over-prepared and I was too extra. And he like, well, no, it's okay. You'll be better next time. It's like, well, I don't know. I just think I might not get another opportunity after how I acted. I like how she saw that she was too much. She was team too much. And she was all sad. And then all of a sudden, 2 of his friends bust in the door for like a guy's night. I'm like, they ain't not. They had a key. How'd they get in? She was mad, and it was what it was. Lily, Cobra, Danielle, and Kat at dinner. Y'all know I don't like Danielle. Not that I don't like Danielle. No, I don't. I don't like her, but I don't. I think she's a troublemaker, and I think she has been set. She is the petty stirrer. Like, she kept bringing Kat around, and she's enticing the bullshit that's going on. So, they had dinner talking or whatever, and Cobra, was back from Houston. It's like, y'all didn't break, the whole stuff of Velvet, how she played me. I felt bad because she played me. Here go Kat. Yeah, that's how Ryan played me, because, we was hanging. It ain't about you, Kat. But she made it about her. She says how Ryan played her, and then Danielle bring up how, well, you should come back to the shop. And she's like, well, I don't know, because how I'm do that, and me and him don't get along. And then here go Danielle. You are an original 9 mag tattooer. You was the first female in this motherfucking shop. That you can come back. Bitch, you don't even answer the phones. Danielle, what do you do at 9? I have never seen Danielle answer a phone. I haven't seen Danielle take a message. I haven't even seen her check an email. What does she do at 9 mag? What? I don't even know what Charmaine do. Besides twerk. Like, I don't know what any of them do. Even if you go to any of their pages on Instagram, it says contact them or their assistant to make a tattoo appointment. You don't even call a 9 mag to set up nothing. So what the fuck does Charmaine and Danielle do? Nothing. So Danielle, shut up. So Kat then says, like, well, you right, I helped build that shop, as if she's fucking Bob the Builder, and her and Van built the shit together. Look, you know what I need Kat and Van to do? Leave and make their own shop. If y'all big and bad, then do that. You know what I'm saying? Leave and make your own 9 mag facility, okay? But you can't. You want to know why? Because Van has a record. So Van can't get any kind of license in the buildings in his name because he's a felon. So my thing is, Van, shut up if you lose your job, okay? Because if you lose your job, your tattoo end will be over, and then your PO officer going to come and arrest you because you don't have a job. So it just makes me so mad. And I just feel like, the receptionist can't be telling the tattoo artist that you should be here. You don't have no authority. You can't even order supplies. They just made me so mad this whole episode. We see we see Ryan, and he's up in the park meeting up with Rachel. He's saying how Rachel still has not forgiven him. They're still having their issues, but he's trying to, make her believe that he really wants to be with her. So when she get there, he's like, well, I wanted to do like a horse and carriage ride. She looks over at the whole horse and carriage. He says it's something that they used to do back in the day, and he thought it would just be cool to do it again so they can kind of just have some fun and talk. He's like, plus, if we on a horse and carriage, she can't get away from me. She has to listen to me. So, she laughed a little bit. And she's like, well, okay, well, fine. When they on there, they're talking basically. And he says that, I know I fucked up. I know it's my fault. I'm not blaming nobody else. It was my fault. I should not have done it. He's like, but however, I do love you. I want to be with you, you know, and I'm willing to do whatever I have to do. So, you know what I'm saying, to build back up this trust that we have. And, you know, she's saying how, he was saying how, you know, I hope we can build back up our trust, you know, how much he loves her. And, you know, she just said, you know what I'm saying, well, I don't know. We have to take it day by day. And my thing is, people can come down on Rachel as if she's oh so dumb if she wants to work it out with her child's father. My thing of it is, you know, because she said, you know, we have to take it day by day, you know, but she's willing to work it out, but it won't be easy. And my thing is, in everyday life, people, boyfriends, baby daddy's husband cheat, and they forgive them. Not only do they forgive them, they be hanging out with the girl we cheated with. So you can't make it seem as if Rachel is just oh so stupid because her boyfriend messed up and she didn't leave him. Y'all didn't call Beyonce stupid, Jay-Z cheated. You know what I'm saying? It's weird because people pick and choose who they want to call stupid for staying with a cheater. And my thing is, people make mistakes. We are human beings. Like, we are literally human beings. And I think the way that you can kind of gauge, I won't say judge, but gauge how a person should or should not be forgiven in one way or the other is, are they really sorry and are they trying to do better? Ryan, for the most part, fessed up to we need to fess up to Rachel. And he apologized to Rachel because that's who we hurt. You know what I'm saying? And we can't come down on her for wanting to work it out with him. And we can't make it seem as if he's the ultimate worst person because he fucked up. Because any man I see, well, Ryan messed up, I can't believe he did that. You didn't cheat it too. And every female, I'm like, oh, Ryan ain't shit. So you never got cheated on and forgave somebody and stayed with him? It's kind of, it's just aggravating, basically. So, you know, they gonna work it out. But the thing about it is, we know they're together now. So they worked it out. So Kat's plan didn't work. And I believe Kat is back in LA, if I'm not mistaken. I'll check and see. So next we see Kat come back to the shop. Her Bob the Builder ass that's her new name, Bob the Builder, since she said she built 9 Mag. Her and Van. You know, she's back in the shop trying to do tattoos. And everybody in the tattoo shop, they all happy. You know, they all, you know, Van saying how, no, Charmaine said, you know, fuck Ryan, Van the boss. Ryan ain't been here. This the boss right here. Point to Van. Van then says how, you know, Ryan not here. You know, I don't need to check with him to hire Kat back. You know what I'm saying? Who gives a fuck about Ryan? And I just keep thinking, like, to me, that's just not loyal. Because my thing is that when you can't pick and choose whose side to pick. And you really can't pick and choose when you're trying to bring somebody to a shop that you don't own. You don't own that shop at all. And the only way anything will be fixed, like, Ryan has to literally fire Van and Danielle. And yeah, Van, Danielle need to be fired. Don ass almost can go because he be wishy-washy. And Kat ain't never came back anyway. Because my thing is, if the boss didn't hire you back, you ain't back. You know what I'm saying? You can do whatever. Like when your boss not at work, you get away with stuff. You know, you can have a friend over there. You can be on personal phone calls. You can do stuff when the boss ain't there. That's what they're doing. They're children playing when the parent isn't home. That's what they're doing. But you know, the next thing that we see, Ford FaceTimes Ryan, and he's letting Ryan know, you know, Kat back in the shop tattooing. You know, everybody else kind of, you know, encouraged her to come back. I told her it was a bad idea, but you know what I'm saying, they not listening. She here tattooing, and he like, she don't work there, and he like, I know, but you probably need to come back, you know, get it figured out. So you know, he like, you know, first she tried to ruin my relationship and that didn't work. So now she's trying to come back to the tattoo shop and still be all up in the mix, and that ain't gonna happen. And he cut his cast off his arm. Because, again, he couldn't tattoo with the cast on his arm. The end of this episode. Now, this is the part that I was waiting on. So, they are at the shop. Everyone there except Ryan. So, I think maybe Cobra wasn't there either. I didn't see Cobra there. So, they all laughing and talking. Kat back. Oh, yeah, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. That's me acting like her, but she wasn't really doing that. So, they all laughing and joking and cracking jokes and stuff. And you hear that door buzz of somebody coming in. They turn and look. is Ryan. Dead silence. It went from ha 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 to dead silence. So Ryan walked in and he looked, and he looked. Because he looking at all of them. They drinking, sitting around the table. Ain't no clients in there. You know what I'm saying? They chilling or whatnot. So he looking. He don't say nothing. He look at all of them. He keep walking. He going to like his space up them little stairs or whatnot. So then Don kind of whispered under his breath, "Now that was awkward." Ryan coming back out. He like, "Don." And I'm like, "Huh?" He like, "That was you that said it was awkward?" And he was like, "Well, yeah, you know what I'm saying? It was just, it's kind of awkward." So he then say, "Y'all partying?" And then Charmaine was like, "No, we working, we sipping, we not partying, you know what I'm saying? I'm working, Kat got some that to do, Kat working, you know what I'm saying? We working." So Ryan was like, "Oh, so she work here now?" And for me, I loved how they had all that mouth when Ryan wasn't there. Everyone had something to say about her being there. Everyone was like, "Fuck Ryan. Ryan ain't here. We don't care about Ryan. We not mad. Kat not mad." And not one person said when he walked in, "Kat work here now and we don't care what you say. She back. She not mad." Because if you're big and bad, that's what you would do. You wouldn't talk so much big-bodied shit and be a big bodybuilder when Ryan ass ain't here. And now when he's in the building, y'all all literally hushed your mouth. So when he said, "She work here now," Kat then said, "You know what? I'm just here trying to make money like the rest of y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm here." And then he looked at her and he said, "This not a home for you." And I was like, I have to admit, I do not like Kat. But again, I did not like Kat before the Ryan situation. You know what I'm saying? So again, this ain't got nothing to do with Ryan. I'm not a fan of Kat. I don't like her. I don't like how she rock. I think she's just loyal anyway. When she left Mag the first time and had her own studio upstairs, I thought it was a fake ass shit. So let's be clear, okay? So everything that's happening to Kat, I kind of like it because I didn't like her in the first place. So when he said, this not a home for you, she's like, "Where else would I work? When I'm in Chicago, I've only worked here since I was in Doug. Where else would I work? What other tattoo shop would I work at?" I would have said, "Bitch, anywhere but here." My thing is, I would have said to her, "It ain't my place to find you somewhere to work. Have your own studio. Do whatever you want to do, but you can't work here." Okay? So, he was like, "Look, I don't know why you would even come back here. Me and you ain't even on the same page." And then she's like, "Well, you need to, what did she say?" No, in his confession, he then said, she tried to pull some stuff. She tried to ruin my relationship. And she thinks she can come back and she can't. And I don't know why she here. She's like, "Why?" "Because we haven't talked. Like, me and you ain't got nothing to talk about." "What do we have to talk about?" She was like, "Everything. We have a lot to talk about. The whole lake house, not Puerto Rico, Cabo." And he like, "We don't have nothing to talk about, Kat." And he like, "I've already apologized at home who I need to apologize for. You know what I'm saying? I cleared my shit up at home. And what you talking about ain't no future in that. So I'm not going to keep going into it." And what I got from that was, "Kat, you said what you said. You said whatever happened. I've owned it to my girlfriend. I don't owe anybody else anything." That's what he was saying. He was also saying to her, like, you knew what it was. I wasn't trying to be with you. She's like, "You tried to make me your sad bitch, and you was texting me and calling me, talking about when you see me, you be thinking about me, and you can't wait all this stuff." She's saying all this stuff. And he was like, "Man, he like, nah, that, you knew what it was. I wasn't trying to make you no sad bitch or nothing. It was what it was. It was so light. I don't know why you act like it was something so heavy on your heart. It was so light." Now, when someone says something was oh so light, it means you didn't mean nothing to me. Like, it was like, it was a hookup thing. Like, you making this, and my issue with Kat in this situation has always been, Kat has tried to make it seem as if her and Ryan had a full-on affair. Like, Ryan was literally cheating sexually with her on Rachel this whole time. And I don't believe that's what happened. I believe something did happen at the lake house, 100%. Ryan admitted something happened at the lake house. But Kat making it seem as if, oh my God, we was in love. Like, he was really trying to be with me. And, you know what I'm saying, even though he had Rachel, behind Rachel back, he was coming at me. And I can't believe he won't own up to it and be with me. That's how she talking. But my thing is, you need to take this L, Cat, and keep it moving, because you keep beating a dead horse when you've already lost. Like, you said what happened and it's out, and you keep trying to bring it up. Ain't gonna make Ryan forgive you or be friends with you or do whatever it is you want him to do. He did what the most he was gonna do, which is talk to Rachel about it, and that's all he gonna do. But you keep talking about it. It's not making you look any better. It's not. It just isn't. You know. And I feel like Kat wanted to have a scene. I feel like, again, Kat needed something to be her storyline for this season. And she literally acted a fool. Because when Ryan was on one side of the tattoo shop, up on the little stairs part, she on the other side. She literally walked over. You don't want to admit it? You know, when I kissed your dick and you ate my pussy all summer. I'm like, as a woman, that ain't even how I want to put myself out in these streets. I'm not even going to be on national TV talking about I was sucking dick and how he was. I'm not going to do that at all. Because what happened, happened. And my thing is, I don't think Ryan has ever denied when they was kicking it before. He said, like, we was kicking it when I was about to get with Rachel. He admitted that part. So you bringing up the fact that y'all was smashing doesn't matter. It doesn't. You know. And she's making a scene. Like, she's getting hype. And he looking at her like I don't know if it was edited or not. But as she's talking, for me, I don't think he was quiet because he felt like he was busted. I felt like he was quiet because he was like, I'm not going to argue with you. I'm going to let you say whatever it is you need to say. And he looked calm from my perspective of it. You know. And he like, you know, you still talking about all this. You know, it was so light, I don't care. You know, Danielle in her confessional saying, you know, Ryan, you need to just fess up. Fess up. Danielle, shut your ass up because you ain't got nothing to do with it. He has already... I don't know what they want him to do. I don't. And I don't know if he say, yeah, we messed around. What does that do? We know what they did. He told Rachel they did. But why do y'all feel like y'all are owed something? As if he fucked y'all too and he didn't. I think, you know what I think it is? I think Danielle pissed off because she was kicking with Ryan. And so she feels some kind of way. So for her, this is also some kind of vindication because he wasn't with her. He left both Danielle and Kat alone to be with Rachel. And I think they both is pissed off now. So they're double teaming him to make him out to be the bad guy. Because again, neither one of them have a storyline. They don't. And now both of their storylines is about Ryan. Kat is about her sleeping with Ryan. Danielle is the go-between where she keeps bringing Kat into the situation. And that's basically what it is. So Ryan was kind of ignoring her the whole time. And then he basically leaves like, I'm not finna deal with this shit. You know what I'm saying? You can keep talking. I don't care. And the whole time, Kat all up in arms being mad. And he like, I'm finna go. I gotta do this bullshit. And he pulls off. I need y'all to put y'all comments below. And let me know what y'all think of this particular episode. Because I'm just out. And the whole time all this going on, Danielle ain't saying shit. I mean, no, in the moment, Danielle ain't saying shit there. Charmaine ain't saying shit. And Van punk ass ain't saying shit. So let me know what y'all think. I'm Jay Lee, Bitch Eddie's Corner. I'm tired.